up, guys? Welcome back to YouTube. Welcome back to another video. I shouldn't say YouTube. It could be anywhere, really. But, yeah, dude, it wasn't too bad. Good day so far. I mean, it was a decent day at work. 1:46. I don't know what time usually people get out normally. I guess I could look that up. Or else, you know, the statistical. But I would assume 9 to 5 would be the average. Woo! Oh shit, he's fast. Oh damn it, it's 30 miles. Wow. My coworker pulled up on me on the moped. It's a badass. Woohoo! Man, so badass, dude. Shit. Anyways, yeah, work was pretty good. Can't complain, really. I mean, it works fair enough as it is, but the thing is, I don't know, I think about like life and all that, and I'm like, maybe I can, most of what I go into, I don't think I never make that insane money, right? Like, I don't know, like I feel like I'm not gonna amass $1 million until I make multiple income streams, and that would be like between maybe, like, that's in the case that I would have a lot of money in the sense that, you know, I could put it into a business, real estate or something like that crazy, you know, but I just don't think that it'll be viable going into it like that, like going into one career, you know. And I mean, this is the whole point. I mean, this isn't the whole point, but this is the point for me to branch off of and work on my own skills and then lead it to something else, you know. Something better, I guess. But I don't know, we'll see where it goes. Yeah. And it's so hot, dude, but I don't want to have the windows down too much because it'll freaking blast the air and the mic. I don't want the mic to be all buzzed out, you know. So we'll keep it like that for now. Okay, we're slowing down now, so it's just when I start getting like 30s, 40s, 50s that I'm like, yeah, I don't want to get that high. But yeah, that's where I'm at. Sheesh. What can I say? I don't know. I mean, the thing is, I'm so used to like working on stuff after work that I can't even imagine what I did before I did YouTube and all that. I mean, now it's changed my life insanely, but I think when you set yourself up to do something like this, or any project outside of work, or anything outside the norm, once you get in the groove of it, it's like, it becomes like a habit. It's like, okay, well, this is what I do. And so I think you kind of develop the energy as opposed to, if you're so tired, or not tired, but, I mean, if you're tired, you're tired. There's no point in saying that, you know, that you can't rest, but, or that there's just days that you're just tired, because there are. I mean, that was me a couple days ago. But, my point is that sometimes I think once you do it enough, once you get in the groove, you keep the energy going. Well, you know, obviously before I did YouTube or anything like that, I even had my kid, really, my energy was slow. Like, I would get home and then I'd just be laid out. Like, I'd be tired. I'd just be tired. I mean, I'd get home, shower, and then I'd sit on the couch, and then that was it. Like, I would be zonked out for, I mean, I wouldn't be sleeping, or maybe I could fall asleep, but, you know, it'd be easy to fall asleep. It's just that I just wouldn't do anything. So, yeah. I think that's the problem with, you know, people that get into that groove, is that once you get home or whatever, if you have relatively low problems or responsibilities, you just kind of chill, and then that's it. But I mean, it's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing at all. It's just, for me, it felt like it just felt like my energy was that, like, I got used to that, so my energy was right away shot down when I got home. Which is normal because your body's, you know, slowing down and realizing it's stopped working, so it's like, okay, you stop working now, you stop, you know, being active, so now we're recovering. So I get that. But I find that it feels like when I start working out or doing whatever, I get more energy. So I think that's the thing. I'm not just a theory, and I'm not claiming any basis of it. Honestly, a lot. I'm not claiming any basis on that. I'm just saying that it just sounds like something that might probably happen. You know, keep the energy going. Not for a long time, but at least for a little longer than what I would imagine if you didn't kind of stay active, you know. But yeah, I'm still wondering what I could do to kind of like generate more ideas into this kind of thing, because I did like talking about my day, but my day goes only goes as far as I can, and naturally I do start with I do bring up new things to talk about, but that innovation starts to slow down when I start to think about more about my day, and then I'm like, oh, my day doesn't matter. I mean, yeah, my day matters, but in terms of content, it's not really much to go off of. I'm not really putting much into the video, so I don't know, but we'll go for that though. But the thing to me is something that I always thought about is like, what do people want to watch? What would I want to watch? And it's definitely not something that I want to see someone rambling about their own day, because I think any media, anything you want to really watch in terms of enjoyment has to be catered to you, right? Something that you like, something you enjoy, something interesting that you would like. But it takes a certain level of production to kind of get there, you know, whether it be through the person carrying that energy or the video production being that high. I don't know. What I got to do is figure out where I can meet in the middle between production and then my personality, right? Because it seems like I'm just a talker, so I can talk pretty good about things, keep going on and see where it goes from there. But I could probably up my production. I do include sometimes videos where I'm filming myself working, so that's not a bad idea too. But who knows? There's a lot of things I can think about. But yeah. But let's see. Let me think. Hey Meta, give me a random top 10 list. Another list, please. Which is the most popular? Oh, damn. Okay. Look, here's the thing. Twitter became toxic to me. What I'm gonna talk about is Twitter, but I'm actually gonna get gas first. So, give me like 5 minutes. I'll be back. Pause the video or end it, I guess. So guys, I'm back. Got some gas. Probably show up right here. Filming a little bit of it. Don't mind that siren. It's just it's a daily thing, or not daily thing. It's a weekly thing. It's on Thursdays at 2 p.m. Okay, let's go out of here. Something that I've come to realize that I want to say aloud is something that, you know, I've realized and then I often forget as well, is that people don't care. Like, people don't care if you film. Of course, it's a little awkward because nobody wants to be filmed. Then I get not film, or I get not trying to be in front of the camera or being inside the camera or being in the shot of the camera. But generally, if you're filming yourself, people are gonna judge you. But it's like no one cares. In fact, that's like the main way people view most media is just through the internet. You know, like through social media apps and all that. It's like they view videos of people like being made fun of, and commentary, posts, all that kind of stuff. It's like it's all filmed. So I don't know. I just feel like I've grown enough to a point that I'm like, oh, maybe I should start filming myself, you know, with the side, because I think it's more important that people view your face and then your reaction and, you know, all that, whatever. But a big aspect of it for me is like, oh, I don't want to be in front of the camera. It's like, but honestly, it's like no one cares. Like, I mean, people will judge you no matter what. So if you wear your best clothing out there, you wear whatever you want. It's like they're gonna judge you, but given like a couple minutes, it's not gonna care. I mean, sure, they'll laugh. They'll probably laugh and do whatever, but at the end of the day, they're not gonna affect you. I think I saw a quote that I really like. I saw yesterday. I don't know how exactly it went, but the point of it was, it said, act as they love you, act as they hate you. You know, act as they both love you and equally hate you. So it's like, regardless of what you want to think, you know, it doesn't matter. you could think your whole life that everyone. Imagine if you thought your whole life that everyone thought you were really attractive, right? Like you thought that everyone thought you were attractive. So it's like, where would you be? You would probably be so delusional that you would probably, well, if you thought the most of it. But if people thought that you were the most attractive person, or a really attractive person, you'd probably gain this sense of confidence that would probably get you somewhere farther than where you would be if you didn't aim for that, right? I mean, just with maybe a better person, right? Or maybe someone that you wanted to go out with or whatever, but, or just in general, like, going to something that you want to do. But, compared to like being at the lowest end of that, right? It's like you don't have no confidence in yourself, so you don't want to go out, so you don't do anything. But it's like, it's all in your head. It really is all in your head. I mean, relatively speaking, it's all in your head. I personally think that every single person is beautiful. I mean, I think everyone's beautiful in their own way. Like, if you knew anyone, of course, I'm not saying like, oh, I'm gonna tell some guy that he's beautiful, because no, I'm not gonna say that, or anyone, you know, any person. I'm not gonna say it to any person, but I think every single person is obviously unique, and that makes them beautiful. And as well as hygiene. Okay, so not just like mentally who they are, but also like physically. Like, I think anyone can look relatively attractive if they just took care of themselves. Oh. There's a cop in front of me and he just pulled up. I think anyone can be relatively attractive if they just take care of themselves. You know, they're nice, they try to be nice. Well, they try to be, right? But you learn to be nice. You don't necessarily have to learn it, but it's like, what I'm trying to say is like, if you're a nice person, you're accommodating, you're already there. You already got the hardest part down, right? Because if you're generally a nice person, which everyone believes it will be, so it's hard to say by yourself. But if you're a nice person and you take care of yourself, you know, like most people that you can stay in shape. You can do what you can. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm just saying it's possible. I'm not speaking for people that are medically, you know, in a place that they can't do that. But that's why I'm talking about people that can, right? So, if they can take care of themselves and they are generally nice, I think anyone can get a date. I mean, look at anyone you see on, like, I don't know, Walmart or whatever, or just anyone you know in life. Like, you may surprise people that you thought are really ugly, or just people that are really, like, out there, but then they got, like, somebody they're with. It's like, whoa, how do they get somebody that, you know, they like? It's like, there's somebody out there for it. At least there has to be at least one person out there for me. That's like, I mean, of course, you can't go around the whole entire world and find somebody, because you probably will, but it's obviously you're kind of locked in physically in your terms of place, so you can travel as much as you want, but first of all, that's pretty expensive, and second off, you know, you're not gonna hit it off right away with every single person unless you have the superficial attractiveness that, you know, you're like, okay, he or she's really attractive, so I'm gonna talk to them and all that. But yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but I just kind of rambled on with that one. Anyways, back to Twitter. I deleted Twitter because it was so toxic, dude. I used to love it. That was like the only thing I used to have for a while. That and Instagram, I guess. But what I really mainly used was Twitter. And I don't know, dude. I think after Elon bought it, it went downhill. It really went downhill because all of it was just material that was being re-spammed. Just bad stuff, really. I don't know how to explain it, but like, it just felt like there was no way to. There wasn't like, how would you say it? There wasn't like I don't know, not censorship, but it didn't seem like there wasn't like good guidelines. It just felt like it was like a mess, you know. And it really is a mess. I looked at it again online a couple of weeks ago, and it's still the same thing. I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm just like, wow, it's still the same thing. It's just a mess, guys. So I don't know, man. To me, it just felt like it was just all distractions. And of course, the algorithm, the feed is really just what you want it to be or what you look at. But maybe it's my algorithm that I'm moving past on. My past self, I'm like, that's not what I want to look at. That's not what I want. That's not what I care about. So that could be part of it too. But I'm also blaming Twitter for Elon and all that. It was just nasty. So I don't know. Could be better. Could be worse. But I'm gonna end it here, guys, because it's getting really hot. Like, I'm actually sweating now. Like, I'm just sweating. And my back's really hot too, so now it's gonna get all sweaty too. So have a good one, guys. Be safe. Don't do drugs, all that kind of stuff. Just enjoy it. And I'm gonna leave it off with that. So see you guys.